More than a dozen artists from around the world are coming together to showcase art that reflects societal barriers.
Voices Embodied Reverberations is a collection of pieces that reimagine how inclusivity and awareness of disabilities can lead to a more empathetic future where all voices and experiences are equally valued. Curator Alex Stark joins us with more. Alex, thanks so much for being here.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you. So not only are you an artist, but you've also curated this. Started it in 2019, I believe. It's kind of gone through several iterations. Tell us about the exhibit.
Yeah. In the exhibit, this is my the fifth iteration of Voices Embodied, like you were saying. Voices Embodied Reverberations is at the Design Museum of Chicago, and there are 18 artists in the show. So the work is about like a relation between disability and in this case design, so it was really cool to bring all these artists together.
And when you talk about disability, this is something that you have experienced personally.
Right. So so I'm someone with a disability, and I also identify as queer, and so I think these thinking of those things, having those. And I'm an artist, of course, and so I think bringing these artists together, seeing all these artists work around that, has really been important to me, and I think this idea of kind of pride, of seeing all these artists kind of express pride and disability in some of their own experiences, has really inspired me in these shows.
Yeah, an inspiration for others too, to see that despite whatever disability someone may be dealing with, you can still express your artistic creativity. Do you find that it is hard sometimes, or harder, with a disability to express that artistic creativity, or having this outlet and the School of the Art Institute kind of helps you do that?
Yeah, I don't see it as being any harder, really, or any different. I just see it, I guess, as a different way of expressing, and I think that that people can share sort of these experiences and have it be seen by so many people is really cool.
Well, I mean, we admire artists just for your outlook in the world, and then being able to kind of, represent art visually or through whatever medium that you're using. But it's another thing to be able to curate a show, because I think there's so many artists out there with incredible work. So what do you kind of think about as you're curating and picking and choosing which artists you'll include in the exhibit?
Yeah, so, I mean, I did this show, Voices Embodied Reverberations, and with some of the other Voices Embodied shows I've done an open call sort of, where I write about the show and then I meet a lot of different artists that way. And so I think that's an important part of it for me, is like being able to get to know all these artists.
Right, and like right beside of you, there's these great sculptures. Can you tell us a little bit about them?
Yeah. So this artist, Justin Dugan LeBlanc, with these pieces, it's called Can You Hear Me? It's about his own experience, Justin's own experience with deafness. And so these monkeys were used in the 80s and 90s and as part of hearing tests. And so Justin is sort of talking about that, and I think talking a little bit about the absurdity about how these monkeys sort of can talk about deafness
Yeah, and I see they're embellished and there's interpretation there. Really incredible. Thank you, Alex, so much for being with us. Voices Embodied Reverberations is at the Design Museum of Chicago until October 13th. For tickets and more information, just head to voicesembodiedproject.com.
Thank you so much.